Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said in another hadith narrating to the companions, he said, لَقَدْ رَأَيْتُ رَجُلًا يَتَقَلَّبُ فِي الْجَنَّةِ. He said, I saw with my own eyes a man that was rolling about freely in the paradise. Yani this is wahi. Allah Azza wa Jal allowed the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam to see a man in the paradise enjoying his time, doing what he wants in the paradise. طيب, how did he end up in the paradise? What did he do? Did he pray the nights, fast the days? Did he do Hajj every year? And by the way, this man has been described in another hadith, لَمْ يَعْمَلْ خَيْرًا قَطْ. He did not do any good. Whenever you see this in a hadith that guarantees or speaks about a person in the paradise, and it says he hasn't done any good, what is meant by this is that he didn't do anything more than the obligations. He did the obligations, he stopped there. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, I saw a man enjoying himself in the paradise. This person had never done anything of extra goodness. What was the reason? And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, في شجرة قطعها من طريق المسلمين كانت تؤذي الناس. Because of a tree that he cut from the path of the Muslims, which used to harm the people. In another narration, there was a thorny branch on the path of people. So he picked it up and he moved it to the side of the street because it was harming people. That's all he did. In the hadith, it says Allah appreciated that which he did and he forgave him and he admitted him into the paradise. Allahu Akbar. Don't underestimate any good deed regardless of its size. If the opportunity is there, take by it. You know, subhanallah, sometimes you may be driving and there's someone that wants to go in front of you and you're doing all you can to stop him from going in front. It's gonna take 1 second for you to slow down and bring him in front. You don't know. Perhaps this insignificant deed may earn you Allah Azza wa Jal's mercy and forgiveness and the paradise. Don't belittle. Sometimes people may enter al-masjid and you know there's 2 more minutes left for the iqamah and they're standing, just waiting for the iqamah. Ya akhi, you don't know, maybe you sit down, you make a dua and that will earn you Allah's mercy and forgiveness. We don't know. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he mentions and he says in a hadith, ما منكم من أحد يتوضأ فيبلغ أو فيسبغ الوضوء ثم يقول أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأن محمدا عبده ورسوله إلا فتحت له أبواب الجنة الثمانية يدخل من أيها شاء. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says anyone who does wudu and perfects his wudu, does it correctly, and then afterwards in seconds he says, أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Shahada. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says the 8 doors of the paradise open and he would enter from whichever door he wants. Don't belittle. Don't say it's a dhikr, it's a shahada, we've already said it, we know, Allah, now we're coming to the salat is bigger, I'm looking for the bigger opportunities. You don't know where Allah Azza wa Jal's mercy and forgiveness is. It perhaps could be in the tiny small things that you don't consider. Or you think that they're sunan and move on, let's go to the fard immediately. When Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he says in another hadith, there's no one who makes wudu and then he performs 2 rak'at facing al-qibla with his body and facing Allah with his heart, except that Allah Azza wa Jal will admit him into the paradise. 2 rak'at. Sometimes, as I said to you, enter al-masjid and there's 3-4 minutes left for the iqamah. So you choose to stand and wait for the iqamah as opposed to praying 2 rak'at. Perhaps the 2 rak'at you pray would have got you the paradise and the fard that you prayed perhaps had no weight and Allah Azza wa Jal. You don't know. Sometimes you come back home after al-isha from al-masjid. You have wudu and you come in and you have the ability and the time and the effort to just go to a room and pray 2 rak'at and come out. Don't believe if the opportunity is there, if it's present, if everything is, all the arrangements are made and all it requires from you is just a bit of effort, then take mayat and don't underestimate it. Perhaps Allah Azza wa Jal will grant you goodness and paradise and success from it.